Patrol pups were in for a real treat, as Ryder had arranged a fun Halloween game for them to play. He'd hidden some surprise eggs in a pool of chocolate pumpkins, and the pups had to see if they could find them. Marshall was up first, and he whizzed down the slide and hopped into his rescue truck. It didn't take him long to find the pumpkins, and he jumped in eagerly. Marshall then spotted something white glistening under some of the pumpkins. He pulled it out. It was a Star Wars egg. Wow, he thought, we haven't seen a Star Wars egg before. It's a tiny bit battered, but let's see what's inside. So he carefully opened the egg. It was Chewbacca inside. Everest was next to have a go, and she boldly flew down the slide and hopped onto Percy, who was waiting for her. Percy took her to the pumpkins, and she quickly bounced inside. She searched around and then suddenly found a Disney egg. Everest pulled the egg out and opened it. Inside was Lady from Lady and the Tramp. What a lucky find! After Everest, it was Chase's turn, and he whizzed down the slide and jumped into his cruiser. It didn't take him too long to reach the pumpkins either, and he dived in. Chase found a Kinder Minions egg, and he dragged it out to open it. Inside was Vive Le Minion. Zuma had the next turn, and he was very fast down the slide. He hopped onto Percy. Zuma jumped into the pumpkins and began to search around. He soon found a Spiderman egg and pulled it out to open. Inside was Iron Fist. The last pup to have a go was Rubble. He climbed into his bulldozer and was off. found a Big Hero 6 egg. And inside was Hero. Well done, pups. Did you enjoy your Halloween lucky dip? What great surprises you found.
Okay guys, said Ryder, we have a new mission. One of our blob friends is stuck behind a wall of fire. Marshall, this looks like a job for you. Good luck and watch out for the dragon. Well done, Marshall, but we already have a new mission. Another one of our blob friends fell into the sea. Zuma, this is your time to shine. Good luck. Nicely done, Zuma, but there's no time to celebrate. One of our blob friends is stuck on top of a really tall volcano. Sky, could you fly to him and save him? Good luck. Okay guys, our final mission of the day. Another one of our blob friends is stuck underneath a pile of branches. Rubble, you know what to do. Good luck.
Nice try, Spiderman.
Apollo is here to save the day.
Thanks, Apollo.
No problem, Spider-Man.
Oh, wow! I love this TV program.
Hi everyone. Does anyone want to play soccer?
Yes, let's go!
Are you coming, Rubble?
No, I'm good, thanks, Marshall. I want to be a superhero just like Apollo.
Okay, good luck.
Here comes Super Rubble, ready to save the day. Oh, Rubble, am I glad to see you. I'm stuck. No problem, Henry. I will help. Don't you want to call the rest of the Paw Patrol team? No, I can do this myself, as I'm Super Rubble. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Okay, now I'll call Paw Patrol. Okay, listen up team. Rubble and Henry are stuck in a tunnel. Oh no, not Rubble. Now Marshall, I need you to control Rubble's digger to help get him out. Okay Ryder, but I'm not sure how to use it. Don't worry Marshall, it should be easy. Let's go. Hi Ryder, thanks for coming. Marshall, is that my digger? Yes it is. I hope I can drive it. please be careful with it. Don't worry, Rubble, I've already got the hang of it. Thanks, Ryder. Thanks, Marshall. Yeah, thanks, Paw Patrol. No problem, Henry. Just doing our job. Well done, team. Another mission completed.
Here we are, guys, said Ryder. It's training day. There were lots of activities to do. Okay, the first challenge is for you, Marshall. You've got to rescue the cat from the tree. Are you up for it? Oh yeah, replied Marshall, and he got to work. Come on, kitty cat. There we go. Well done, Marshall. Now it's your turn, Chase. You need to knock down these shields with that tennis ball cannon. Easy peasy, said Chase, and he got into position. Good shot. 2 more. I'm quite good at this, he thought. Well done, said Ryder. There's just one more challenge, and it's for you, Marshall. There's a chicken up there that needs saving. Can you do it? I'll give it a go, replied Marshall. Whoa! Well done, guys. That's it for today. So Thomas came by to pick them up, but he had news. Guys, George has climbed up something and he can't get down. Can you help? Of course we can, said Ryder. So they quickly climbed aboard and left. Help! Help! cried George. Don't worry, help is coming, said Pepper. Someone help! He can't get down, said Pepper. I'm on it, said Marshall, and he headed towards George. Quick, climb on my back, said Marshall, and he safely carried George back down. Oh, thank you, Marshall, said George. No problem, replied Marshall, and they left on Thomas. But as they were leaving, Diesel 10 zoomed past. Help! Help! cried Percy. Diesel 10 stole my trucks, full of presents and balloons. We can help! cried Chase. Luckily, they were right next to the training facility, so they loaded the tennis ball cannon onto a truck and followed Diesel 10. He was heading straight toward an abandoned cave. Quick, stop, cried Chase. He had an idea. He aimed the cannon and fired. Lots of rocks fell. One fell on the track, right in front of the cave. But Diesel 10 was going too fast, so he crashed straight into it. Diesel 10 wasn't in good shape, but the trucks were unharmed. Percy then arrived to take his trucks back. Thomas and the Paw Patrols then arrived. "Serves you right," said Thomas. So Thomas pulled Diesel 10 out. Diesel 10 looked dreadful. "Thanks for saving the day," said Thomas. "No problem," they replied. "It was a good job we did that training today," said Ryder, and everyone agreed.
Our animal friends have some surprise eggs for us today, said Ryder to his Paw Patrol pups. It looks like Marley the sheep has the first one. This one's for you, Chase. Chase couldn't wait and jumped into his cruiser truck. Off he went to find Marley. When he arrived at Marley's pen, he carefully opened the gate. And retrieved a good dinosaur egg. "Thanks, Marley," he barked. He took the egg to the platform and opened it. Inside was Jack. "Zuma, there's an egg by some cheeky penguins. Could you get this one?" asked Ryder. Zuma was very excited and quickly flew down the chute. Thomas arrived to take him to the sea and Zuma hopped on board. Penguins were having a lovely time splashing in the water. Zuma thanked the penguins and carefully popped the Kinder Minions egg onto Thomas's truck. Back at the platform, Zuma opened the egg. Inside was Kevin. The next egg is by Bettina the cow, said Ryder. Would you like this one, Rubble? He asked. Rubble agreed and whizzed down the chute. He jumped into his bulldozer and off he went. He didn't have too far to go and carefully opened the gate and said hello to Bettina. Rubble then carefully pushed the Chuggington egg back to his bulldozer and closed the gate. He then made his way to the platform. And opened the egg. Inside was Wilson. There's another egg in the sea, said Ryder. It's by the baby whale. Marshall wanted this one. He flew down the chute and quickly hopped into his fire truck. The baby whale was pleased to see Marshall. And Marshall popped the Peppa Pig egg into his truck. Off he went to open the egg. Inside the egg was Pirate George.
Yo-ho-ho!
The last egg was by some bouncy bunnies. Thomas will take you, shouted Ryder to Sky. Thomas arrived and Sky jumped on board. Bunnies were bouncing all over the place. Sky said hello and picked up the Sophia the first egg. She took it back to Thomas and they made their way to the platform. Sky opened the egg. Inside was Queen Miranda. What great fun the pups had had, and what cool surprises too.
Peppa and George were taking a walk when George spotted something washed up on the beach. "It looks like a jellyfish," said Peppa. "But it doesn't look very well." "I know," said George. "Let's call Paw Patrol so they can look after it." Soon, Ryder and Rubble came to rescue the jellyfish. "Thanks, Peppa and George," said Ryder. "We can look after it in our animal rescue centre. You're welcome to come and visit the jellyfish in a few days' time." And Rubble scooped up the jellyfish. The next day, the jellyfish was moving around. "It still looks a little hurt," Ryder told the rest of the Paw Patrol team. "Let's look after it for one more day. At least it's lighting up again." The next day, Peppa and George came to visit the jellyfish. "It looks so much better. Look at how fast it's moving," said Peppa. "In fact, I think it's time to release it back into the sea," said Ryder. "But let's send Zuma into the tank to check it's healthy enough, just in case." So Zuma dived into the tank. "Looks like Zuma thinks the jellyfish is healthy enough. Let's go to the beach." Peppa, George, Ryder and Rubble all waved goodbye to the jellyfish.
Paw Patrol's training session, but Marshall was having the wobbles. Every time he went up in the lift, he fell off. "Are you okay?" asked Ryder, concerned. Marshall said he was and had another go. But the same thing happened. And again. Poor Marshall, thought Skye. Thought Ryder. We're going to have to practice our balancing skills. And I think I have an idea. Meanwhile, Rosie and Raggles were travelling on their new twooter. They were on their way to see Ryder and the Paw Patrol pups. When they arrived, they took off their helmets and went to say hello to their friends. "Hello, Rosie and Raggles," said Ryder. "We're on a training session, but Marshall's having some problems balancing." "Oh dear," replied Rosie. "Can we help?" "That would be great," answered Ryder. "I've got an idea for a fun balancing game. If you can sit on that little green hill and hold this pink tray, the pups could see how many things they could balance on it." "That sounds like a lot of fun," agreed Rosie, and she sat on the hill. "I'm ready," cried Rosie, and Rubble heaved the lift into position. Rocky wanted to go first, and so he took 2 pieces and climbed into the lift. He placed the first item onto the tray, and then the second. He then managed to balance 2 more. "That's 4, said Rosie. "Keep going." Rocky managed another 2. But when he tried to put the 7th piece on, he knocked them all over. "Well done, Rocky," cried Ryder. "You've managed to balance 6 pieces on the tray. That's really good." Zuma wanted the next turn, and he climbed into the lift. "Careful, Zuma. Don't knock them over." Zuma had balanced 6 pieces, but when he tried the 7th, they toppled over. "That was great," said Ryder. "He managed 6 pieces like Rocky." Rubble was off for his turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 'Oh, whoops, you've knocked them over, Rubble.' 'Never mind, Rubble,' said Ryder. 'You still managed 4. That's good.' It was now Chase's turn. "Keep going, Chase," cried Rosie. "You're doing great." "That's 6. Can you balance any more?" "Oh no, it's gone. Never mind." Ryder said well done to Chase. Finally, it was Marshall's turn. "Don't wobble, Marshall," said Rosie. But Marshall was really steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can he balance any more? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and he's still going. 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow, Marshall, we've run out of pieces. Ryder was so proud of Marshall. I think you finally lost your wobbles, he said. Well done. And thank you, Rosie. I hope all those pieces weren't too heavy. Oh no, they were really light, replied Rosie. Marshall, do you want another go at rescuing the kitten? He asked. Marshall was very keen and jumped into the lift. He was very steady and brought the kitten safely down to the ground with no problems at all. Marshall was very happy and everyone agreed it had been a fun game.
It was snowing at the Paw Patrol lookout. Ryder looked down at the Paw Patroller covered in snow. Oh, I hope we don't get any calls today. On the other side of town, Peppa and George ran outside. Snow, they said. Hooray, hooray! Mummy Pig told them they could play, but not to go too far. Candy Cat turned up to play with Peppa as George wandered off. Candy and Peppa rolled around in the snow. At the lookout, Chase and Marshall were playing in the snow as well, building a snowman. Ryder and Rubble kept watch. Meanwhile, George was climbing a snowy hill. Ooh, careful, George. George has always wanted to go snowboarding, but he doesn't have a snowboard. He's just pulled one of Mummy Pig's best trays out from under his jumper. No, George, don't even think about it. But George didn't think. He jumped on the tray and actually started quite well. Oh, watch out, George! Too late. George landed at the top of a tree. At the lookout, George's accident had been seen and the alarm raised. I'll try and get Everest on her pup tag, said Ryder. Everest was enjoying the snow, but when Ryder called, she knew there was an emergency. She immediately jumped into her snowplow and set off to find George. Ah, there you are, George. I'll just get my ladder out. George got down slowly and was relieved to be on the ground again. I think you need a proper snowboard and some lessons, George, said Everest. Come on, I'll take you home. Mummy Pig was wondering where George had gone and was very pleased to see him. Here you are, said Everest, and this is your tray, Mummy Pig. So that's where it is, said Mummy Pig. Can I have a ride in your snowplow, said Peppa.
Of course, said Everest, who gave Peppa a ride. Then Candy had a go. Everybody thanked Everest, and off she went. Thanks for watching our video. Here's another one you may have missed.